I don't have to go to Missouri. I don't have to go to St. Louis just to see it. If you can't decide between drinking and boating, Missouri's the place for you because they got it's replete with alcohol-related recreational boat accidents. So lots of drinking and boating, thanks largely to the lake of the Ozarks and the enduring popularity of Busch. So you guys are a bunch of alcoholics and y'all got some lakes. Well, number one, water and riverways and creeks is Kentucky, behind Alaska, but in the continental United States, we got more creeks and rivers and streams and rivers than any other state. And we're number one for binge drinking, so we got you both beat with those shitty statistics, but you guys are a bunch of boat driving, alcohol drinking, slave wanting, Mormon hating, Iowa murdering pieces of shit. Missouri, fuck Missouri. In Missouri, if you died in a boating accident while drinking and driving, drinking and boating, it's considered an honorable death. So yeah, fuck Missouri. Yeah, so carrying on my tirade with all the states surrounding Kentucky, I said fuck Missouri. There ain't shit going on in Missouri. Next state up, Tennessee. Tennessee. How special are you all, Tennessee volunteers? Tennessee Orangemen? Orangemen? Fucking orange-skinned bastards. So Tennessee's the only state that's got more states that border it. But like I said before, it's great because Tennessee actually blocks all that racist bullshit from Alabama, Mississippi, all the like dirty, shitty, deep south fucking crap that hits Tennessee. First, so that's great. It keeps Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama trash out of Kentucky. The state motto for Tennessee is agriculture and commerce. So I don't know what kind of song that would be, but agriculture and commerce, agriculture and commerce, agriculture and commerce. Come here to Tennessee. I don't know. It's just not that exciting of a motto. It's alright, commerce, agriculture, that's the economy and how to make food. Tennessee, it's where the Chickasaw tribes came from. The word Tennessee is actually, it's a Cherokee modification of an earlier Yuchi word. Tennessee is said to mean a meeting place or a winding river or the river of the Great Bend. The state of Tennessee was named after a Cherokee Indian village called Tennessee. So Tennessee is named by the Cherokee Chief Redbird. There's an entire chief of the Cherokee that has a national park in Kentucky. It's in southern Kentucky. Southeastern Kentucky is the Chief Redbird National Historical Forest, something like that, around the Boone Forest. The other national forest, I guess, Daniel Boone National Forest. But that's also Tennessee. Tennessee had Cherokee in it. So Cherokee, Tennessee was the Cherokee word for river, Tennessee. The Spanish explorer Captain Juan Pardo was the first to record the word Tennessee during his expedition in the summer of 1567. So 1567. This is the time he and his assemblage of soldiers left their home base on the coast of present-day South Carolina and journeyed inward. The detachment passed through many Native American villages while traveling, observing the names as they passed through. Sometimes during this long exposition, the Spaniards passed through a village called Tanasquia. So Tennessee, what the fuck does Tennessee give us? What has Tennessee ever given the world? Yeah, let's see. Let's think about it. Tennessee give us the Ku Klux Klan. That's where the Klan was founded. Thanks a lot, Tennessee, motherfuckers. The Ku Klux Klan, the first terrorist organization in America, straight up terrorism, just going around scaring the shit out of people and using violence. Mississippi Plan shows that violence works. You scare people, scare the population, you'll get them to vote for the strong, powerful leaders, or you'll get the people that's too scared to come out to the polls to stay home. Ku Klux Klan. Thanks, Tennessee, for giving us the Klan. You give us like pretty much the three of the most controversial, despised, man-made inventions of all time. You give us the Klan, Tennessee give us not only the Ku Klux Klan, but they gave us the atomic bomb and country music. Okay, so atomic bomb, that's fucking great. You give us how to, the science of how to blow up the entire fucking world. And country music, there's a couple good songs in country music, but I think about stripping tobacco and being told to shut up, quit talking, strip more tobacco, just keep on taking them leaves off the stalks, boy. Shut up, boy. Don't look at me, boy. Don't look me in the eye, boy. Listen to this damn country music. It's good motivator. Good country music motivator. Horse shit. Tennessee, you also got racism, sexism, and homophobia, so they just hating everybody in Tennessee. Every state's got that shit, but in Tennessee, homophobia, sexism, and racism is institutionalized. It's embedded in the system. Plus, Tennessee is just full of toxic waste. There's a big ash pond spill all over the place in Tennessee. Nobody seemed to give a shit about it. There's a Tennessee Valley Authority, which is, shitty that Tennessee takes in all these tax dollars, these federal tax dollars, more than their fair share. Also 1910, that's when the one drop rule was created, and it was created in Tennessee, the one drop rule. And the one drop rule is if you got one drop of black blood in you, then you're black. You're out of the white community, right? That's the one drop rule in 1910. If you got one drop of black blood in you, that means you're not pure no more, right? It's the same shit as Hitler. Hitler was right, looking at America saying they did it first, because they did do it first. Americans did do this first, try to make it a pure white race, try to have this pure thing. The blue people in Kentucky are so pure, their skin's turning blue. I mean, is that what we were trying to do instead of being a multicultural, brown, black, and white society? We're just going to intermingle amongst ourselves and just have all these retarded-looking babies? So, Tennessee came up with the one-drop rule. You got a bunch of toxic waste. You invented the atom bomb, the Ku Klux Klan, country music, racism, sexism, homophobia is institutionalized. And you motherfuckers killed Martin Luther King Jr. Jesus Christ here on earth will never come back. Jesus is never coming back, if there was one to begin with. But with Tennessee, the only Jesus Christ that we will ever know of, Martin Luther King, who fought for the poor, fought for the oppressed, fought against war, fought against poverty, fought against all the things that Tennessee basically has an abundance of. Y'all killed him. Y'all killed the only Jesus Christ here on this planet. And you all do have a lot of shitty things. Actually, I'm glad. I used to say West Virginia. I'm glad of West Virginia. I'm glad we got Tennessee bordering us south. Because y'all shittier. Fucking Memphis. Y'all killed Martin Luther King. James Earl Ray coming out of Missouri, or the FBI. Whoever slayed him. Whoever killed MLK. MLK predicted that shit too, that night. And how can one not cry when you listen to MLK's final speech? I don't understand you, Tennessee. Tennessee, y'all fucked up. There's a Senate Bill 3310, a bill to update the state's abstinence-based sex education curriculum to define holding hands and kissing as gateway sexual activities. 28 senators in Tennessee voted for this shit. This is recent. This is true. And one senator voted against it. So they're now defining holding hands and kissing to as gateway sexual activities. That's now encoded in law. So yeah. Love. Y'all gonna regulate love, but you ain't gonna regulate your racism or your sexism or your homophobiaism or your Ku Klux Klanery or your country backwardsness, your country bumpkinness. There's nothing wrong with being simple. There is something wrong with being stupid. Scope's monkey trial, you fucking bastards also did that. Bible Belt, you guys are more brainwashed than the rest of us. Y'all don't think, you can't even mention evolution. Don't even talk about evolution. A lot of religious people say it's a theory or whatever, and it's a theory they reject. But if it's a theory, that means it's something that can be brought into it. But John Thomas Scopes, who was out of Paducah, Kentucky, goes to Dayton, Tennessee, teaches evolution, which he actually didn't do. He actually didn't teach it, even though he was charged with it. It was a symbolic thing. John Thomas Scopes coming out of Paducah, Kentucky, go to fucking Tennessee, Dayton, Tennessee, where you guys are like, don't talk about evolution, we'll fucking fine you or some shit. So, that's another thing that Tennessee is known for. The Scopes monkey trial in 1925. William Jennings Bryan, Clarence Darrow, William Jennings Bryan, then came out of Ohio. So 56, 15, about 11 minutes. So I got 7 more minutes. Okay, so fuck you, Tennessee, and fuck you, Illinois. Illinois, land of Lincoln. Y'all gonna take Lincoln from us? You're gonna steal Lincoln from Kentucky. Hodgenville in LaRue County. That's where Lincoln was born. Now, the log cabin that's there isn't the original log cabin. Some of the logs may have been used for its construction, but it's not the actual one there. But it existed. It was actually there. Okay? And it was in Louisville when he was watching the slave being traded in Louisville along the river. That's when Lincoln started to come against slavery. Also, when he went to either Illinois or Indiana, he was forced to work as a slave for his daddy's neighbor. His daddy made Abe Lincoln, I think Thomas Lincoln. Thomas Lincoln made Abe Lincoln work for his neighbor for free to pay off Thomas Lincoln's debt. So Abraham Lincoln was being used as a slave to pay off for his daddy's debt. His daddy couldn't pay his bills, so he used his son to pay his bills for him. And that's where he, working for free for somebody else is not fun. It sucks. But Illinois, Abraham Lincoln. So that's you guys enslaved him. That's the legacy you want to say that you have. Illinois. Illinois is also an Indian name too. Illinois. And you also have Chicago, DuPage County. Fuck DuPage County. Fuck DuPage County. Seriously, fuck Chicago, fuck DuPage County. These counties, Cook County, they have, it's more sensible, but DuPage County is the richer part of Chicago. Elmhurst, y'all murdered Eugene Debs. Eugene Debs was the best socialist we've ever had in American history, and y'all murdered him. Elmhurst, Illinois. That's what Illinois did. Also, y'all cops are corrupt as fuck. Daley, the fucking Daley machine, 1968 Democrat convention. That was Mayor Daley was beating all them fucking kids out in the streets. The Gestapo. The Gestapo, basically Nazi Germany, the cops living in a police state, just rioting, a police riot right outside the Democratic National Convention, 1968, Chicago. And y'all had Mayor Daley up until recently. And then you had Blagojevich, and I don't know about Blagojevich. He actually seemed like he got fucked by the FBI, but y'all have a penchant for these corrupt politicians and governors and mayors and shitty cops. And Rahm Emanuel knew he's corrupt as fuck. He says he never wasted a good crisis. Great, the economy almost crashed. Now we can shove through all the legislation we want to shove through. Which is actually true, but he's a dickhead.